Sophia, one of my friends has a scar on his face, but in photo, the scar was missing. Is this possible in Photoshop? Yes, this is possible in Photoshop CC. Please tell me how to do this. Okay, Romy, let us learn about more such features of Photoshop in this chapter. We have already read about the basic tools used in Photoshop in the previous chapter. In this chapter, we shall learn about more advanced tools to retouch and repair images along with other important features such as layers, filters, and image adjustments. Retouching tools. For repairing damaged images and applying repeated patterns to enhance the look of an image, retouching tools can be used. The different retouching tools in Photoshop are the Healing Brush tool, the Patch tool, the Red Eye tool, the Blur tool, the Sharpen tool, the Smudge tool, the Dodge tool, the Burn tool, the Clone Stamp, and the Pattern Stamp tool. Let us learn about some of these tools in detail. Healing Brush tool. The Healing Brush tool is used for repairing imperfections like blemishes, scratches, and marks on an image. Sample pixels are picked up from an adjacent portion of the image with the help of the Healing Brush tool. It helps in matching the texture, lighting, transparency, and shading of the sample pixels and applying them to pixels which are being repaired. To use the Healing Brush tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image that is required to be repaired in the Photoshop CC. Step 2. Click on the Healing Brush tool. Step 3. From the options bar, choose the desired options such as the brush size. Step 4. When we press and hold the Alt key, the shape of the mouse pointer changes to a target symbol. Pick up the sample pixels from an adjacent area by clicking on it. Step 5. Click and drag the target symbol over the area to be corrected, and it gets repaired. Spot Healing Brush tool. The Spot Healing Brush tool works in the same manner as the Healing Brush tool does. The difference is that there is no need for manually picking up the sampling pixels. The tool does this itself and repairs the image. Using this tool, spots, blemishes, and other marks can also be removed. To use the Spot Healing Brush tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image that is required to be repaired in Photoshop CC. Step 2. Click on the Spot Healing Brush tool. Step 3. Select the options to be used from the options bar. Step 4. Click on the part to be corrected. We see that the image has been corrected. Clone Stamp tool. As the name implies, the Clone Stamp tool is used to create a clone, a duplicate copy of an image. For duplicating an image or the part of an image, the Clone Stamp tool can be used. The cloned part can be used in the same or another image. Cloning works better than copying as it retains soft edges on details and gives more realistic duplicate image. The steps to use the Clone Stamp tool are as follows. Step 1. Open the image in which the tool is to be used. Step 2. Click on the Clone Stamp tool. Step 3. Choose the desired options from the options bar. Step 4. Hold down the Alt key to change the cursor symbol into a target symbol. To set the sampling point, click on the image to be cloned. Press and hold the Alt key to change the mouse pointer to a target symbol. To select the part of the image that is to be cloned, that is the sampling point, click on it. Step 5. Click and drag the cloned image to the area where its clone is to be created. Pattern Stamp tool. A pattern is a ready-made design that can be used as background in an image, or it can be used inside shapes to give filled-in effects. Patterns can be given using the Pattern Stamp tool. This tool helps in filling an area with a selected pattern. There are a variety of patterns present in the Photoshop. To use the Pattern Stamp tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open a new blank file. Step 2. Click on the Pattern Stamp tool. Step 3. From the Options bar, choose the desired options. Step 4. We can also choose the pattern from the pattern picker in the Options bar. Step 5. Place the cursor on the area where the pattern is to be applied and drag. As we do so, the pattern is applied to the chosen area. Blur tool. The blur tool helps to soften the selected area of an image by giving it a blurred effect. It is used when we want to reduce focus on an area of a picture. To use the blur tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image or the shape in which this tool is to be used. Step 2. Adjust the brush size and blending mode in the Options bar. Step 3. Click on the tool to select it and drag it on the image area where the blur effect is to be given. Sharpen tool. The Sharpen tool helps in improving the clarity of an image by sharpening the edges of its selected portions more prominently. It is the opposite of the blur tool. To use the Sharpen tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image or the shape in which we use this tool. Step 2. Adjust the brush size and blending mode in the Options bar. Step 3. Click on the tool to select it. Drag it on the image area that is to be sharpened. Smudge tool. The smudge tool, as the word suggests, gives a smudged effect to the part of the picture in which the tool is to be applied. The effect is more or less like finger painting. To use the smudge tool, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image or the shape in which this tool is to be applied. Step 2. Adjust the brush size and blending mode in the Options bar. Step 3. Click on the tool to select it. Drag it on the image area that is to be smudged. Dodge, burn and sponge tools. For lightening the areas of an image, the dodge tool is used, whereas the burn tool is used for darkening the area of an image. To use the dodge, the burn and the sponge tools, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image in which either of these tools is to be used. Step 2. Choose the dodge tool, the burn tool or the sponge tool by clicking on it. Step 3. Choose appropriate options from the Options bar. The Step 4. The effects will take place in the image when we drag the mouse over the areas that we want to change. Layers. Layers are cellophane sheets which are stacked one on top of the other. These provide a powerful method by which an element of an image can be worked on without disturbing the others. These can be grouped together for forming layer sets. To work on a specific part or an element of an image, layers are used. By changing the properties of different layers, the composition of an image can be changed. The placing of elements on a higher layer is above those that are placed on a lower layer. When a new image file is opened, the colored or the white image that is the frontmost image of the layers is called the background. There is only one background for each image, and the sequencing of the placement of background layer cannot be changed. Working with layers. Adding a new layer. Step 1. Click on the Layers menu. Step 2. From the drop-down list, click on New option and then click on the Layer option. Step 3. The New Layer dialog box will appear. Type the name for the layer and click on the OK button. Renaming a layer. In Layers panel, double-click on the name of the layer. This will rename the layer. Deleting a layer. Select the layer to be deleted and on the Layers panel, click on Delete Layer button or drag the layer to be deleted to the Delete Layer button. Showing and hiding layers. An eye icon is present next to the Layers icon. Clicking on it once will hide the layer contents and clicking on it again will show the contents. Changing the order of layers. Rearrangement of layers in which elements are placed can be done by dragging the layer into the desired position in the Layers panel. Layer effects. Photoshop offers a broad range of effects that allow the user to enhance the look of contents of a layer. Different effects can be applied to improve the appearance of contents of the layer. To apply layer effects, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Select a layer from the Layers panel. Step 2. An option called the Layer Styles is present at the bottom of the Layers panel. Click on it and select an effect from the list. Step 3. A Layer Style dialog box will be displayed on the screen. The desired effects can be selected by checking the boxes on the left side of dialog box. Step 4. The options for the effect that have been selected can be chosen from the right side of the dialog box. Step 5. Click on OK to apply the selected effects. Filters. For changing the appearance of an image by adding different special effects to it, filters are used. Under the Filter menu, filters are available. Various categories of filters are offered in Photoshop. Applying filters. To use the filter option, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Select a specific part of the entire layer. Step 2. Go to the Filter menu and choose the desired filter. Step 3. Some filters have dialog boxes associated with them. If a dialog box is displayed on the screen, select the desired options in it to apply the filter. Filter Gallery. For applying multiple filters on an image or applying individual filters more than once, Filter Gallery is used. The steps to apply filters from Filter Gallery are as follows. Step 1. Select the complete image layer or a portion of it on which the filter is to be applied. Step 2. Click on the Filter menu. Go to the Filter Gallery. The Filter Gallery dialog box appears on the screen. Step 3. The filters are arranged by category. Choose a filter as per the choice. Step 4. In the lower right corner of the dialog box, the filter that you have chosen will be added to the list. Select the settings to be applied with the filter we have chosen. Step 5. The new effect layer icon helps to apply more filters. Select another filter and add more filters if required. Step 6. Select a filter in Applied Filter list and click on the Delete icon to remove the already applied filter. To remove a filter that has already been applied, select that filter in Applied Filter list and click on the Delete icon. Step 7. To apply all the settings, the OK option should be clicked when we are done. Adjusting color setting using the Image menu. Color adjustment options in Photoshop CC can help us enhance the look of our digital photos. Image menu in Photoshop CC has many color setting options such as brightness and control. We can use these options to set the color settings of our image in the same way. The color settings of the monitor screen are also set. To apply these settings, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the image in which these settings are to be applied. Step 2. In the main menu, go to Image menu and click on Adjustment option. We will notice various image options such as levels, brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, etc. that we can use according to our need. Let us learn about some options of the Image menu. Brightness and contrast. This option lets us adjust the highlights and shadows in the image. To use this option, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the desired image. Step 2. Open the Image menu by clicking on it. Step 3. Click on the Adjustments option. Step 4. Choose Brightness or Contrast option from the Adjustments options. The Brightness and Contrast dialog box will appear. Step 5. Click and drag the brightness slider to the right to lighten the image or to the left to darken the image. Step 6. Click on OK to apply the brightness and contrast settings. Hue and saturation options. This option lets you adjust the colors and intensity of the colors in an image. It also lets us control the lightness of an image. To use this option, the steps are as follows. Step 1. Open the desired image. Step 2. Open the image menu by clicking on it. Step 3. Click on the Adjustments option. Step 4. Choose the Hue and Saturation option from the Adjustments options. The Hue and Saturation dialog box will appear. Step 5. Specify the values for hue, saturation, and lightness as required. Click on OK to apply the settings. Dictionary. Retouching, to repair an image by removing flaws such as blemishes. Options bar. Context bar that contains more options related to a tool or menu option. Pixel, dots per inch used to draw an image on the monitor. Clone, a duplicate copy of something. Pattern, a ready-made design. Type tools, text tools. Warping, writing text in styles. Hue, colors in an image. Saturation, the intensity of the colors. Let's refresh. Photoshop provides retouching tools to repair damaged images. The healing brush tool helps to correct imperfections and blemishes. A part of an image can be duplicated by using the clone stamp tool. A number of patterns can be applied using the pattern stamp tool. Blur tool is used to soften and put a blurring effect on the selected portion of the image. The Sharpen tool helps to define the edges of selected portion of the image. The Dodge tool is used to lighten the selected areas, while the Burn tool darkens the selected portion of the image. Text can also be inserted in Photoshop files with the help of the Type tools. The View tools help us to magnify an image and to view the magnified image. Photoshop helps us to provide layers to an image. Layers are cellophane sheets which are stacked one on top of the other. Various filters can be applied using Photoshop to change the appearance of an image. Color adjustment options in Photoshop CC can help to enhance the look of digital photos.